Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time, I'm going to go over the essence, and this is about attorney and popular internet chef announces his resignation at the tweets exposed. Um, I was a bully in 2015 that chose to pick on the most disrespected, unprotected, and neglected demographic in America, black women. Wayman Chef Way Wesley said in a statement sent to Essence. Attorney Wayman Wesley II, popularly known as Chef Way, announced his resignation in a statement sent to Essence Tuesday. Wesley served as a prosecutor for the Harris County District Attorney's Office, which served the city of Houston. Although the leadership at the DA's office and I believe a path forward was possible at the offset of this situation, he said in the statement, it has grown clear that my presence is becoming a distraction. Wesley came under scrutiny for a series of racist tweets that surfaced targeted black women in a petition circulated calling for his firing. In the statement, Wesley denied any connection to a tweet that said black bees make good for punching bags, according to the petition. Other tweets ridiculing black and dark-skinned women included, wow, Real Beauty versus Weave and Lies. Real Beauty shows a white woman while Weave and Lies show a black woman. She's too black. Caption above, a black woman who it was modeling. See no difference. Captioned above, a photo of a black woman near another photo showing a landfill of trash. Shaking my head, the dark ones mess up the photo. Caption above, a black woman and a white woman modeling. If Black Lives Mattered to Sandra Bland, she would have taken her own life. I'm serious. Tweet. Wow. Oh. Oh. Ooh. That's not cool. The attorney became an internet sensation for his cooking skills and racked up over 100,000 followers on Instagram. He had recently gone viral for one of his posts when the tweet was resurfaced. He tweeted a response to the criticism around the time and followed up with Tuesday's statement. Several years ago, in my earlier 20s, from a place of pain fueled by alcoholism, I would lash out at people on Twitter to seek attention, including black women. Wesley wrote, I deeply regret and I am sorry for my tweets. To be fully transparent, at the time I was severely addicted to alcohol, underweight, sleep deprived, and in and out of rehab and sober living facilities. That is the end of the article right there. Uh, I don't buy it. Listen to me. Look, this is my opinion. Please take it with a grain of salt. We gotta stop doing this to our own people. Okay? The tweets, the ones that I read and stuff like that, that's much more than alcoholism. Okay, that's much more than being sleep deprived, and it's definitely much more than being underweight. Okay, that is a self-hate thing. Okay, at some point we can blame colonizers for putting things into motion. However, we can also blame ourselves as people because we still run around talking about team light skin, dark skin. We still running around talking about yellow bone. We still running around, and light skinned women have this perception that they're more superior than darker skinned women. It's crazy to me how you can hate your own people. I'm not buying the alcoholism. I'm not buying none of the other excuses that he gave. However, if he was truly sorry about his actions and his tweets, he would have addressed it. He would have addressed it before he went viral, before he became quote unquote internet famous on Instagram. He would have addressed it then. He would have brought it out so there wouldn't have been any, oh, well, look at this tweet that surfaced from such and such ago. It's just ridiculous how he and many other people tend to use the excuse of, I did this because of this. No, that's self-hate. Okay? It started with the colonizers. It started way back in the day, and it started with the colonizers, and it has progressed throughout the years, decades, centuries, and stuff like that. And it's so ingrained in the people's mind that generations moving forward from what generations did earlier or prior, colonizers ain't even got to say it no more. It's ingrained. People in generations grow up. I can vividly remember, being around people in general in the black community, and they saying very disparaging things about each other, just because, they were either light skinned or dark skinned or whatever the case was. And I never got that. Even as a child, I never got like, we all the same people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like light-skinned people or dark has an advantage over dark-skinned people, because light-skinned chicks still get beat on. They still get done dirty like everybody else. They still, get cheated on like everybody else. I don't care how cute you think you look. It's not enough to be cute. Okay? And it's just a stereotype that, just kept going and going, and it still goes to this day. And it's just a sad thing to see. Should people feel sorry for him? I'll leave that up to your discretion, whether you want to feel sorry for this man or not. But no, I don't feel sorry for him. I think he's a piece of trash for that. Instead of him not only going to rehab and working out his issues and everything else, and I'm just assuming, I'm not saying what I don't know what steps this man took. However, the first step he should have took was go to counseling, period, as a whole. Because it's a lot of lashing out just for, attention. If you're just lashing out for attention, it's fair game for everyone. Everybody's going to catch that wrath. However, what he did was pick a demographic of people, as he said in his little runoff, spin-off, biting off Malcolm X, most disrespected people in America is the black woman. I'm not buying it. And I feel like if he receives any backlash, then so be it, because that's what he deserves. And that will go for anyone else in that position, regardless if you're famous or not. If you felt that way, try to figure out why you feel that way. Do you feel that way because you grew up in a family dynamic that instilled that into you due to what was instilled into their parents' when the colonizers had a hold of everybody? Or is it a personal preference? See, it's a lot of people out here that will go and say, oh, well, it's not a bad thing, and people be like, oh, I don't like black women such and such, black women such and such. But then you hear stories about the OnlyFans chick who was a Caucasian female who was dating a black man, who this black man got on Twitter or social media, period, and dogged out black woman only for this white woman to end his life. You understand what I'm saying? Stop looking at people based on their color. That is the trap that they want people to do. You looking at people because of color. You looking at people because of, oh, well, you're poor, you're black, you're in the ghetto. But you got to understand, we had a hand in what was given to us. Okay? We wasn't able to, just come over here and, just get full benefits of everything, land, etc. Our people didn't get that. You understand what I'm saying? And it goes way deeper than just some light skin and dark skin. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your research. You gotta look this stuff up. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? And you know, people be like, oh well, why you know? Or as my old boss told me a couple of years ago, why are black people still mad about slavery? It happened so long ago, even though she's Irish, and Irish were in quote unquote the indentured servants, aka slaves. Regardless if you had to work off debt or whatever the case was, don't try to make it cute. You were a slave, and you were treated bad. You were treated just as worse as black people until black people started coming over here. And then because they were fair passing people, they told them, hey, you're not so bad, you're a step up over black people. That was the trap. But really though, you were never considered one of them. And that goes for any other, you know, ethnic race or whatever you want to call yourself. When you know the traps, then you see through the traps. And like I said, I don't feel sorry for him. I feel like that he's asking for, and it is what it is. No F's given. No F's given. You know, maybe he can go to therapy and work this out. Okay? But I don't think that his opinions may have changed towards black women. And, you know, that's just my opinion. But I would definitely like to know what you feel, how you feel about this. You know, it speaks deeply to his character. You hate yourself. I could never surround myself or align myself or date a person that hates their own people. So, hey, it is what it is. Let me know how you feel down in the comments. Drop down, chop it up with me as we always do. And yeah, we're going to keep it right on rolling to the next video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Please don't forget to, you know, watch the next video. And with that, I'm out of here.